welcome once again to the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the Monday edition, and today we remember our Ohima, Nana Hima, Ebony Rains, and this is exactly 3 years of her passing. Today, this evening, we are going to have another fun edition of the good, the bad, and the ugly. My name is Ravi. I have with me Les and Gigi as usual on the show. We are going to have all the discussions you can think about, and you know we are in the COVID season. We can't do without a COVID discussion. And we'll be talking about office romance as well. I don't know if you agree to date a boss or not to date a boss, to date a working colleague or not to date a working colleague. We'll be having all that fun here on the good, the bad, and the ugly. On social media, we are DNT Ghana on Twitter, DNT Ghana _ on Instagram, Diaspora Network Television on Facebook. Follow the GBU girls on Instagram at the GBU _S2. The GBU _S2. You find the three of us on Instagram at the GBU girls _S2. We are taking a quick, and when we come back, we delve right into the issues we have. Do stay with us, don't go anywhere.
For decades, leaders in Ghana have been complaining about brain drain, referring to the mass exodus of Ghanaians into foreign lands. The good news is lately, that brain drain has actually evolved into what many refer to as brain gain. In other words, Ghanaians left and have acquired new skills, and they are now available to come home to help with national development. In fact, here at DNT, we insist that there's nothing that Ghana needs done towards her development that she cannot find a Ghanaian to do, be they at home or from somewhere in the world. The question is there a role for Ghanaians abroad to play in Ghana's development? If the answer is yes, then we have to ask ourselves, what are the measures that have been put in place to facilitate their return home to help with nation building? Join me on Diaspora Weekly every Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning as I engage Ghanaians, be they at home or abroad, as we analyze the topical issues and relevant issues pertaining to how diasporans abroad can come home and help with nation building. My name is Jermaine Nkrumah, and this is Diaspora Weekly.
We wake up every morning to different stories from politics, business, sports, and entertainment. These stories, one way or the other, affect our lifestyle and dealings with family, friends, and business associates. Your take on Diaspora Network Television gives you an opportunity to have your take on these pertinent issues by phone in and messages to our social media platforms, DNT Ghana on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If it's an important trending story, we will definitely talk about it. Your take with me, Yasichi, on DNT.
As the national regulator of the communications industry in Ghana, the National Communications Authority seeks to ensure an environment that is safe and fair for consumers and service providers. NCA grants licenses and authorizations for operation of communication systems and services, develops guidelines to streamline communication activities, establish and monitor quality of service indicators for operators and service providers. NCA is in 8 regions: Accra, Tamale, Takoradi, Kumasi, Ho, Koforidua, Sunyani, and Bolgatanga. Do you have unresolved complaints with the service providers? Contact us on 0800110662, 0307011419 between the hours of 8 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. from Monday to Friday, or visit our website www.nca.org.gh and follow the procedure for filing a complaint or submitting enquiry. National Communications Authority, Communications for Development.
If you are just joining us, this is the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly on Diaspora Network Television. And today I'm your host, taking the bad seat, and I'm Rabi. Today I have Liz and Gigi. Liz is taking the good seat, and Gigi is taking the ugly seat right here on the show, and we are going to have so much fun. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Liz, I didn't hear you. I only heard Gigi's. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Anyway, today marks 3 years of the passing of Nana Hima. What were your fond memories of her, or what did you see? What did you like about her? What was the favorite song of Nana Hima that you loved? Liz, what was the hit song from Ebony you loved?
I basically liked all her songs.
All her songs. You didn't have a favorite?
The ones I could dance to.
I think all her songs could be. Yeah.
So I like
and
all of them.
anything you can remember.
I loved her energy when she gets to stage. She was like a stove shopper. Like you just get there and then you just steal the scene.
That's it. Ebony was that kind of artist. Gigi, I know you have a little personal relationship with Ebony. What do you remember most? And what's the song you can say? If you sleep and wake up now, that's the Ebony song you want.
With Dimitra.
Why did I just know that?
So that was my favorite. It was really my favorite. It was one thing I could not, sing, and every time it pops up in my head.
It was like an anthem. You could just be walking and it's all
you ask yourself, why am I even singing the song? Yeah. And with Ebony, she was something. She was, beside her stardom thing, she was a very nice person. A very humble person. I attended the same church with her. Okay. You should see her dancing to praises. Gosh. Oh my God. She was something else, yes. And then we used to attend the same gym. She's just something, yeah. She was a really nice person.
We all missed her. Ghana has missed her, and we lost one of the greatest to have ever surfaced the music industry in the country. Yeah.
For me, I'm hoping those who said bad stuff about her are regretting now.
Oh, but it's 3 years on. Come on.
But it was funny. It was funny the way people really lambasted her when she was around, and the way people missed her.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I think. Yeah, and 3 years on, people still have very fresh memories.
Very fond memories of her.
I'm just imagining if she was still around.
We're going Snap. There are some Scado TV. They kept on bringing out her
even on
videos.
Instagram. Always come across and stuff.
You still see stuff about her. May her soul continue to rest in peace. Let's delve right into what we have today. And for the first story, we have Ghanaians accuse the diaspora of complaining too much when they return to Ghana. In this story, if the patient, so there's a story we have about a patient. So she went to the Ga East hospital when she got COVID, and according to her, she wasn't treated well at all. She was in her cubicle or the what's the name, admission room, when she's calling for help. No nurse is coming around, and she felt mistreated. She could hear other COVID patients screaming, and nobody was minding them. So she called her family to pick her out of there to the 37 military hospital, where she said she met a young doctor who actually started saying, "I'll make sure you leave here alive." So it gave her some hope, and all the nurses were so prompt to attending to all her needs. So Mrs. says that she feels that the Ga East hospital is actually supposed to be put out of a COVID site because they didn't treat her well and all that. And she actually spoke to the media about it. And today we are going to find out, was she right for speaking to the media, or she should have consulted the hospital management? That's the hospital at Ga East. Should she have gone to the management or come out to talk to the media to tell them that this is what she encountered? Because in the story she actually came out, she said, got COVID, avoid Ga East hospital and go to 37 military hospital. That's what she brought out. Liz, do you think that if you encounter something like this, do you have to go to the media and start talking, or you can go to the management? You should go to the management of the hospital.
And in this circumstance, I think the media was like the best means of conveying or getting or drawing the attention of the authorities. Things happen in hospitals, and when you hear of, let's say, a patient complaining about something that happened to her or happened to a relative or something, they have like this long bureaucracy where you have to meet this person, have a sitting, have a hearing, find out investigations and a whole lot. And these things delay.
Okay.
It doesn't end up solving the issue.
Okay.
I've heard of cases where patients die in the hands of doctors and they are still going to court, and you know they are not arriving at anything. Everybody seems to see that as a doctor you can't heal forever, and someday may have a patient die in your hands. While the patient's family would also say that, okay, we trusted you, that was why we brought our patient to you, and a whole lot, you know. But this 2 and 2, it doesn't arrive at a, like, should I say, a good conclusion. Like, everybody seems to see that, okay, I was right, and this one also sees that I'm right.
Okay. Okay, for the benefit of our viewers, the said patient is Dr. Tilly. She's a doctor. She said she has been practicing for 37 years out of the country. She's not a Ghanaian doctor. So she's been practicing medicine out of this country for about 37 years. So she's just home, but she'll still go back. And that's why I don't know, Liz, do you think that's the reason she actually went to the media? Did they do that outside the country? If it was abroad, and then she had this experience, is she going to go straight to the media, or because it's Ghana?
Rabi, I wouldn't say she needed this platform, because even if she gets the platform, what would she use it for?
Okay.
She doesn't live here.
Okay.
And I'm sure she might have left, or she may go, or something. These people, you know, you get certain treatment abroad or outside Ghana or even Africa, and you ask yourself, if I were in my own country, this case, I wouldn't get here. It wouldn't have been dealt like satisfactorily. Do you understand?
Okay.
I've had friends who always say that if I'm sick of something, I would prefer to go abroad. I've had like 2 friends. They were sick here. Kolebu went in throughout for like full 2 months. Fast forward, they went abroad, and the problem was solved, and they came back. It's not that we can't do that here, but the thing is, most of the workers do not even have passion for the job.
Okay.
It's more like a means of survival. Like the nurses, I can bet that 80% they are working because there isn't any secure job like the medical institution or the hospital.
Okay.
They are there because you can just use a short period of time to get into the school, pass out, and start earning money.
Okay, let's back to the story. When she spoke to the media, what has changed?
At least I can bet that this authorities, because they mentioned Ga East, and you know, it's a place, it's a central place, where like we know that people would be taken care of, and I'm sure the government had equipped that side enough to take care of people.
Okay.
And people are coming in. You hear of the mortality rates with COVID. Let's say that most of the people coming there are not being treated properly.
Okay.
Of course, it would increase the mortality rate. And we are here saying save a life. In fact, as a doctor, as a hospital, your main goal is to save a life. So why should a life feel threatened in your hands?
Okay, let me not cut you, but Dr. Tilly is a doctor herself. She's been practicing for 37 years out of the like abroad. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that you just come into a facility, you are treated badly, and you start speaking to the media was the right thing? That's what I want to get.
It's not about, she felt that's the best means to get them back on track, to draw the attention of the authorities.
Involving the media.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, in our country, it's like until you get something all on the media or people hear about it, we don't see it as a problem. We just let it. Okay. Imagine all MPs who might have crossed let's say an MP crossed the red light, all in the name of I'm going to the parliament. Okay. And that MP is sanctioned. It will be a deterrent to all others who would try to do the same thing.
Okay.
And if it's being aired, that MP would be brought to shame and people would say, okay, he broke such rules, he's been dealt with. It will be a source of deterrent to others. What do we see on our normal social media platform? people posting their stuff, telling people about how they were dealt with, and all those things. All those people that their names are being mentioned, they end up coming to shame. Some even intentionally come and say, give out an apology, which is not really making sense. But the fact that their names have been mentioned, they feel it is a call for justice. So the only means is to come and apologize and work towards it.
Okay, but Liz, don't you think that sometimes if an event is repeated, then there's a justification? But it's probably her first time, and she might have met the nurses that don't have a passion. Because with this whole 37, she mentioned Dr. Opoku. She said she met Dr. Opoku, was very nice to her, and all that. We have had instances where 37 had scandals and sagas of treating people badly, of selling babies, of people dying recklessly in the hands of doctors. Don't you think it's the same similar situation? Because that means the other parties also met the wrong people at 37.
You know, hearing a scandal in a particular place, working towards it to make it a better. Imagine those scandals where are still reigning and they've not done proper check to correct certain things there. If she had gone there, she would still have complained.
Okay.
She would still have complained.
Okay, so
it's about the
let's say
treatment.
that Dr. Silibrako has the right to speak to the media, right? After she encountered the treatment that she got in the hospital at Ga East, the Ga East facility when she had COVID. She was right to go and tell them, because if they don't do that, how will people get to know the treatment people are getting out there? And it will help the hospital to re-evaluate and make things better. Gigi, do you think that it was right for her, or you think probably she should have spoken to the management, because I wasn't treated properly, so let me speak to management as a doctor? Exactly, like she's a doctor, so she could have known what to do at that point.
Exactly. There are systems everywhere, policies, there are methods of doing things, and as a doctor, honestly, I don't agree with what she went through.
Okay.
It's really bad. It's even enough. It's even enough to know that you have COVID at her age, you know, and being in an isolation center. That's enough fear that she has felt. But honestly, I did not really appreciate that she went straight to the media. Because in every system there's a hierarchical system, or hierarchical system. There's a hierarchy everywhere, so you need to follow that hierarchy. You call on a nurse, she doesn't come to your service, she's rude to you and all that. You're a doctor, you know how things work. The first thing you do is to go straight to the general manager and report to him or her. You're a doctor, you know how things work, you know what it is to be in a hospital and to be the head of a hospital. Okay, you know that the human beings you are working with, and not everybody will be like what you want them to be. Okay, so Liz talks about passion. What if she had met another doctor apart from Dr. Owusu? Would she have complained that 37 was worse? Okay, there are human beings. Like I said earlier, I don't dispute the fact that 80% or more of our nurses are in there because of survival. You know, nurse is more, for me, I think nursing field is more of a calling than a profession. Okay, you need to have some kind of level of passion to be in that field. And honestly, I would not say that our nurses have that. They don't. But this is a doctor, so it would even have been easier to meet this general manager. You're not a normal person. Okay, so you go there, I want to see Dr. who is the general manager? I'm Dr. this or Dr. T. You see, this is Ghana that we live in. The kind of urgency they will treat you will be different from the normal baby or Georgia who wants to see a doctor. You know, this is Dr. T. I want to see Dr. or I want to see your general manager. It's easier.
Okay, baby, don't you think that maybe the systems out there influence her decision?
I don't have any doubt about that.
Okay.
This is she's lived there for over 37 years. She's worked as a practicing doctor for 37 years or more, and she comes to Ghana. She's definitely comparing the two systems. She's definitely comparing the two systems, which is not a problem because this is medicine, it's supposed to behave the same way. But this is two different systems. See, Ghana is a developing country. And then the US or wherever she came from is a developed country. Okay. You can compare the two systems. I'm not happy about how she was treated, but you see, this is why she might have seen so much wrong or error in what happened. Exactly. Okay, so this is it. You are treated wrongly and you have a problem with it, you go see. You see, this is just a one-time thing. If you had gone to see this manager and then it had repeated itself, then again you can just say, I prompted you and you did not pay much attention to me, or your services did not improve. Then you can just do whatever you want. Go straight to the media and report, because this is people's lives at stake. At a point, she felt she was going to lose her life, so she called on her family to come for her too. Yeah. Exactly. So this is it. If she had prompted them, they would have done something about it. Okay. Or maybe the nurses, I want to see a doctor. Okay, they would have called the doctor for her. She would have made her complaint, and then something would have been done. Okay, so now 37 that you're going to. What if she did, like I said earlier, what if she didn't go to meet Dr. Owusu? She would have said 37 was worse. You see, human beings actually always see more of the negatives than the positives. Okay. This is Ghana. Nurses are always complaining. Doctors always go on strike. They need things to work properly. Okay, even though that is what was the name? The regional hospital is an isolation center, and it has been equipped. Let's look at the fact that these nurses that are not passionate about their jobs need some kind of encouragement or some kind of push. Now the government says, I'm going to give you 50% of that. All these promises. At a point we're complaining, where are promises? Okay, so these people are not passionate about the job, and you're not helping either. Okay, so honestly, I'm not happy with what happened to her, but she just should not have gone straight to the media. This is people's livelihoods at stake.
Okay, baby, I'll call you baby at the end of today. Gigi, but don't you think that lots of people have done that in the past? You go to the hospital, you're not treated well. Yeah. You look for the doctor, you look for management, and at the end of the day, nothing happens.
I agree.
Just like
it feels like you're nagging.
I agree.
They feel you're nagging.
Especially when she's from diaspora.
That's what they feel like. Yes. Oh, when you come from another country,
yeah, I know that. But that's the what if. What if this doctor is not like that? And what if you are just unfortunate to have met this kind of nurse? What if there are better nurses there that was not on your shift or at that time that you were there? Okay, you should look at all those things, take them into consideration before you move. Okay. Yeah, so to me, honestly, I think she was overwhelmed by the sickness and by the treatment, because she's lived in the US for over 30 years. Like, she's been, and they take patients extremely serious there. So she was just overwhelmed by the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. That's the reason why I pushed her to the media.
Even my girls, Gigi says that going to the media was not right. What will the media do for you? And if you had gone to the hospital management, probably things would have been sorted out. You would have actually gotten maybe the best treatment. You may never know. Maybe the next that was assigned to you had personal issues. Because nurses always have their issues. Doctors have their issues. Maybe it was one of those things. But let me just say a big thank you to Dr. Opoku, as Dr. Tilly mentioned, for taking care of her. Maybe if that's what happens with all your patients, we want doctors like that. And just recently, Samuel Atamensa of CTTV mentioned that when he contracted COVID, he went to the Adabraka Polyclinic, and he was taken care of by Dr. Tawab. And Dr. Tawab called him, even without knowing who he was. He said he called him every day and asked him, have you eaten, have you taken your meds, until he met him.
That's a polyclinic.
Yes, a polyclinic. Right, and he actually said he interviewed a few of the workers there, and they said that's how he is. He treats his patients like that. So even though the nurses and doctors have issues in the country, just like Dr. Tawab and then Dr. Opoku, I think they can do better anyway. But Liz, as Gigi was saying, sometimes you need constructive discussions and conversations. If something happens here now, if somebody walks in for an interview and something goes wrong, maybe she meets me or meets Gigi or meets you, and I'm already in my element and treat them badly, do you think they should go talking to our management, or they should just go out and start calling other TV stations or media houses? This is how DNT is and all that. That's what I want to know.
Rabi, you know, I say that when I started my convo, I said, in this circumstance,
because it's a health issue.
Yes,
but I think it's the same everywhere.
It's the same. Rabi, you see, let's be honest with ourselves and realistic. You go to a clinic, and then you need help. And then someone will tell you, this thing, madam, it's not like you're going to die, you know, that sort of thing. Meanwhile, you know what is happening to you. You're already scared with this deadly virus in you.
Okay.
You need help. If you don't get that help, you would die.
Okay.
And then finally, you've been able to come out, like ask for a transfer and moved, and gotten a savior to help you out of it. The media shouldn't be the only place you should spread it. In fact, I think she needs to go to the church to thank God for her life.
Okay.
These things happen a lot of times.
Okay.
Now, I've heard stories about people going to antenatal, and then the people, they have their favorites. There are some particular couple, when they come, goodness, it's like VIP treatment.
Okay.
They treat you nicer.
Okay.
What if this lame person, that's, let's say this is not Dr. Tilly, it's me, God forbid, and I found myself in this situation and I don't have a voice, which means I would die. And when it comes to health, treatment must be given to everybody fairly. You don't look at this person and say, this person will do this for you, and this person wouldn't do this for you.
So from the point Liz is even taking it from, that means we are even lucky that we have Dr. Tilly experiences, because she has a voice. That means that the thousands of people that cannot voice it out are just not letting the public know about it. So for her, if you encounter something like this, don't even leave it. Just go to the media and talk about it. I just hope the media is doing work enough to like rectify those situations, because sometimes it comes out, we talk about it, and it ends there. It even gets worse. Gigi.
Yeah, I always stay on the fact that what happened to Dr. Tilly was not the best, but going to the media was also not the best. People deal more, people give more attention to private complaints than public rebuke. So if you had spoken to somebody who had directed you to this man, he would have appreciated it more than you going out there to make this whole scandal about what's going on and all that. Now people will develop strategies to defend themselves and say you're lying, you're making up things. There's no video to show that you're not lying. Okay, so I think that she trying to feel that she's going to get more attention or more correction from the hospital this way is wrong. Then again, now 2.1k people watched that video. Or listen to that audio.
Yeah, as of this evening.
As of this evening, 2.1k people. Now you've mentioned 37. 37 is going to be overwhelmed by COVID patients, and now you've left a whole equipped facility. Exactly. The ratio to which people will die, to me, maybe even more on the other side. Because if 2 people will die here from neglect, now all those 10 other people will go here and die of what? Like overwhelming numbers. Not because they don't can't actually contain them, because it's over, like it's over full. You understand? So honestly, she did not
do the right.
Yeah, she did not do the right thing by going to the media.
So Gigi is the treatment she had at GA East is not the right treatment at all. But looking at what coming out to the media will cause, because now if I know a COVID patient, GA East is out of it, but that's a well-equipped facility, and talking to the management would have rather put measures into making the workers better and giving better treatment to the COVID patients than what happened. Our phone lines will be activated, not now, but the WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can send your messages on what we are discussing. Let me take a few messages and we can take a break. Okay, this one says, good evening, my beautiful ladies. In my opinion, they said doctor exaggerated because she was rather comparing conditions of services from where she's coming from and where she found herself currently. After all, she wasn't the only one who contracted COVID-19 in Ghana. This is from Fahad. Okay, so this one says that, good evening, ladies. You are all looking beautiful. Okay, the lady was right because she's trying to save the lives of others. Okay, maybe her condition is not that critical, but another person might visit the same hospital and the person needs instant treatment and care. And if care is not taken, it will lead to something else. This is Joseph Jidofo from Ziope. I hope I had this right. Okay, this one says that what Dr. Tilly did is right, and I second her. Okay. Next time, please add your name for us. All right, so this one is from Anastasia. Anastasia says, good evening, ladies. You're all looking beautiful as always. Thank you. That's from Anastasia inside Upper West region. You can also send in your messages and we'll read them after we take this short break. When we come back, we are going to Girl Talk and also take your messages. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
As the national regulator of the communications industry in Ghana, the National Communications Authority seeks to ensure an environment that is safe and fair for consumers and service providers. NCA grants licenses and authorizations for operation of communication systems and services, develops guidelines to streamline communication activities, establish and monitor quality of service indicators for operators and service providers. NCA is in 8 regions: Accra, Tamale, Takoradi, Kumasi, Ho, Koforidua, Sunyani, and Bolgatanga. Do you have unresolved complaints with your service providers? Contact us on 0800110662, 0307011419 between the hours of 8 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. from Monday to Friday, or visit our website at www.nca.org.gh and follow the procedure for filing a complaint or submitting inquiry. National Communications Authority, Communications for Development.
News in various languages around the world.
The government, through various
Ghana Fest live in Chicago, Illinois.
Japan's Prime Minister C0VID gets the last laugh.
Our correspondents, your eyes and ears around the globe.
The UK interstores are expanding over extended lockdown. There is some anxiety as everyone
returned to Germany because no one really knew when.
Police student Heritia Lusamba, who was stabbed to death in Telephone.
Today is the second day of the National State of Emergency in Liberia.
Ms. Obaya Ejewa reporting for BMT News from the United States of America, focusing on the New England area.
We will serve you with relevant events on Africa.
You're welcome back. It's still the good, the bad, and the ugly right here on Diaspora Network Television. We are live on Facebook at Diaspora Network Television. You can follow us on the Facebook and watch us live and leave your comments. So I'll take a few comments from Facebook and then we can move on to the Girl Talk. This one is from Precious. Precious says, Gigi, you look awesome. Okay, this one says, we should stop this timid approach to demanding excellence. Many people are in line for a job, but when others get the job, they play with it. Either you do the job you are hired to do or resign. Simplicity. Okay. Precious is agreeing with that, the comment I just read. And then she says that in Nigeria, some nurses demand payment before treatment. Life before money. Okay, so this comes from Shiga Kwembaya. She says, it is sad how we keep talking about the negative attitude of health workers. You won't see anything wrong with the delivery of health workers until you are a victim. When they do the right thing and the media gives them accolades, they do not see anything wrong with it. It's the same media that people are also turning to for ill treatment. Okay, Liz, you still think that she should go to the media?
Yeah, I still think so because, you know, a lot of people have gone through hardships.
Okay.
When it comes to health workers,
okay.
A lot of them.
Okay, so in
2014, there was a lady that lost her baby. They told, after she gave birth, they told her the baby died. Oh. And she didn't even see the face of the baby. She didn't even see the dead body of the baby. And I'm sure there are a number of people that have been told such stories.
Okay.
But you hear of stories that people trade babies. They sell.
Okay. So if they are telling the media these things will stop.
These things, it will end.
I know she's just going to say no. They should confront the issue from the management perspective.
Did any patient report of a good work done by a health officer? I'm not asking you.
No, but people have done.
I'm not asking you. Like, have you heard of any that a patient will say, "Oh, this is actually like just a few." Yeah, once in a while.
This man mentioned it on Sunday.
So we are moving right from COVID and the media and the hospital management right into our Girl Talk. Today's Girl Talk. This week is something. It's something.
Office romance.
Okay, so here on DLT, we are celebrating office romance. Oh no,
office romance.
We are not celebrating office romance. It's office romance week. Okay, so we're talking about office romance throughout this week. And today's story, okay, so this is coming from a lady. She says, "Hello, ladies. I'm in love with a colleague at work. He doesn't make enough money to help me out when I need it, but the boss is putting pressure on me to date him, and it's meeting my financial needs. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a gold digger, but it feels nice to be able to finally afford the things I need." Okay, so she's asking if she should go with the love of the colleague, go with being with the colleague who can't provide anything for her, or go with the boss who provides everything for her. And remember, she said it's a nice feeling to be able to afford the things that you need. Gigi, are you going to stay in love, or you're going to stay in cash?
I'm going to stay with the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to choose the boss over the guy, because even if I stay with my boyfriend or with whoever I'm in love with, I'm definitely going to cheat. Looking at the story, coming from where the angle at which the story is being like, yeah, it means that she actually likes it more with the boss because she's able to get anything she wants. You understand? Yeah. So if I was the...
Look at you, Will.
You're actually distracting the whole show.
I just want to look.
Don't mind Gigi.
I want to understand her well. I want to understand her well.
Gigi, please, I'm listening to you.
So yes, like this is a decision she has to make. Okay, to be happy in cash or to be sad in love. Okay, now it's a 50-50 thing. It's like a risk. A businesswoman, she has to take the risk of being with the boss and, you know, looking forward to a better relationship with the boss, or staying with her broke lover and looking forward to WWE. Excuse me, WWE. You understand? So me, honestly, it looks like she's happier with the boss.
Okay.
I'm looking at happiness, so I'm going to go
with
definitely for the boss.
Liz, going to follow your heart and love a broke guy, or your boss is able to provide for you?
What
you
is
are
love?
Going to be comfortable.
What is actually love?
But the lover, the person your heart yearns for, can't provide anything for you.
And you're definitely going to cheat if you're there. Yeah, you are.
No, she will stay.
You know, you know, let's realistically, cash is good. You know, and it feels, as she stated, it
feels good to be able to afford the things you want.
Yeah,
so good.
But you should know that the condition attached to it.
Which condition? Did they state any condition?
For me to be giving you money,
excuse me,
to get you to me, is more like a trade-in. What if this boss finds joy or love in another worker?
Okay, I'm not going to cut you, but you know that you can actually love someone who doesn't have money, and the time the money starts coming, he thinks you're not his type.
You know, those instances happen, which I will not doubt.
Okay.
Because I know for a fact that things like that happen a lot of times.
Okay.
But, you know, you always look at a person's nature.
Okay.
You know, there's this.
I don't know why this is funny to me,
but there's this saying that nyonya ketwa obema nyonya kesien so obema.
Okay, at this point,
you're shooting yourself.
No. I'm not shooting myself, and I'm explaining it in the sense that this your boyfriend you love, I'm sure is giving you small things.
Okay.
But it is not as enormous as the ones your boss is giving.
Okay, Liz, please hold on. I don't know if what I'm saying you actually get it. The thing is, have you seen ladies go with their boyfriends right from SHS to university? They are together, and when he gets his first good job, he finds someone else, and it's like, you are not my class.
It happens all the time. And vice versa.
See, I am not saying it doesn't happen.
But you are going to go with love.
But I'm going to go with love.
Okay.
Because what if, as I said, what if my boss finds another person that
if boy also dogs you?
Okay, what my ladies are battling it out here. The phone lines are activated.
That's why
you can call in and tell us what you also think about either the first story about the COVID-19 patient, Dr. Tilly Bracco, or this particular girl talk topic where you have the opportunity to choose between your your financially abled boss and your financially disabled boyfriend.
Why are you using
at the
word
workplace?
disabled?
So
He is financially
I'll like to
disabled.
activate it. They can still send messages if you cannot get through on the calls. Gigi,
Yeah.
but don't you think that if okay, she stated that she's not a gold digger. If she leaves this boyfriend, or she's going to cheat because
exactly. You see, that's the thing. She's not a gold digger, but she's comfortable where the boss is putting her.
Yes. Okay.
So it's better to
no,
be.
let's shouldn't be looking at me. I'm not the one making that point.
No, honestly.
It's not like I agree. I'm just looking at her.
Honestly.
Okay, Gigi, please hold on. Let me take a call. Hi.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, can we know your name?
Yeah, I'm Nana Frempong.
Okay, Nana Frempong, how are you doing?
By His grace.
Okay, let's hear you. Hello, Nana Frempong.
Yeah, I want to make a comment about a doctor in the next institution.
Okay, sure. Nana Frempong.
You know, work sometimes is a calling, especially when it comes to profession.
Nana Frempong, kindly lower the volume of your TV set for us.
Mute.
Okay, we lost Nana Frempong. We have Lester on the line. Lester.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm okay. Where are you reaching us from?
I'm calling you from Flushing.
Okay, let's hear you, please, Lester.
Well, first of all, I want to make a comment on the nurses issue.
Okay.
Well, both Gigi and Led were right in their own turn. It wasn't right for her to go straight to the media and based on whatever the friend is saying, options available to her. She tried to go to the media as well. It's everybody's choice to choose how they choose to handle situations. If they would rather go to the authorities or they'll go and blow it out of proportion. So she was in her own right to do what she wanted to do.
Okay.
So for her, we just have to leave it to individuals and how the system works and how they view issues to handle themselves. Now to the Ma issue, no. Please, I beg. It's nice to have different things you can afford, but it's sad that we don't teach people independence. If you want to afford something, for me, you have to work for it.
Okay.
It shouldn't be someone else's job to afford things that you want.
Okay, Lester. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
because if, let's say, I met you, and let's say I decide to date you, your wants shouldn't suddenly become my job. I also had a plan.
Okay.
I also had a budget.
Job.
I also had dreams.
Okay.
It's not the boss's job. The boss just wanted to give her those things.
Okay.
She didn't ask for them.
boss wanted
she didn't ask for them.
Really? Yeah. Let Lester end.
Calm down. Let me talk.
Okay. Lester.
Yes.
The boss did not. The girl didn't ask for the money.
Lester says that if you're in a relationship, your wants are not the responsibility of your man.
But if the guy decides to give you hell, yeah, take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time you give me money, I'll take
with the guy, then do the life and then afford your thing. What's your problem? I don't want to send you.
So if you give me, I'll take.
Okay, thank you very much, Lester, for calling. We have Fahad on the line. Hello, Fahad.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Fahad. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you all doing?
We are doing great as well. Let's hear you, Fahad.
I would want to comment on the first issue, the nurse and the second issue. Actually, I think the woman should have go and approach the management of the hospital first.
Okay.
Go into the media and start talking back. Because in every country or in every institution, there are set down rules and regulations. Even the rules of Ghana, I don't think the rules of Ghana have permitted it that if you go into an institution and there's something wrong, you should just go to the public and start spreading it. You should first approach the management of that institution to lodge your complaints before you are even granted. The woman can be sued because she's also a doctor. She's a health practitioner. And another issue is about this, your boss and kind of this issue. It depends. The lady should really define that the boss should know what the boss wants.
Exactly.
Because it could be that the boss wants to have fun.
It could be that the boss also likes it.
Like
yes.
It looks like
So if if it is that the boss want to have fun and she too, because of the money she is following the boss, she will be in that same workplace and another fresh face will come and the boss will come
It's better,
go for that person.
it's better to cry in money than to cry
Okay, we
in
have
poverty.
another caller on the line. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Your name and who you're calling us from, please.
My name is Christian, calling from Kopedia.
Okay, Christian, let's hear you.
Yeah, talking about the woman who draw the media attention to the gas issue.
Yeah.
Maybe she's coming from a more developed country. And we here, people, even Ghanaians, have suffered more than what she has even passed through. The situation in Ghana now in regard to COVID, the health workers themselves are even afraid. Because the government is not even managing the health workers well. If you get the disease right now, you're on your own, you are dying for your family. So if you are in the case shouting somebody is not even prepared, he's not even having the PPE to even come close to you. So you can shout for all that they care. There are lots of people who are treating COVID-19 patients and they are going home. They are not even testing them again because the items are not there. I'm talking with on a basis of evidence. You understand? So the health system is frustrated. If this thing gets worse, we are dead. I'm telling you. All the best.
Thank you very much, Christian. We have another. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Your name and who you are reaching us from. Oh, sorry. Please position yourself well and call us back. Let me take a few messages, and then we can go on. Okay, this one says that complaints are complaints. If it will be better served when diaspora complain, why not? Okay, this one is from Panda. Panda says that complaints are complaints. So if a diasporan will complain and the work will be done, then why not? And then this one says that good day, ladies. I'm Ifani from Nigeria. I'm enjoying your program. Keep it up. Thanks. Thank you. It's her choice to choose who she loves, money or the guy. Okay. Simple. So it says that if you want money, you can go for the boss, and if you want the love, you go for the love. Okay. This is Israel from Nigeria. I actually like your program. Good work and good speech. Thank you. All you three are awesome. Okay. Yes. I wish I'm permitted to. No, you are not permitted to. Elizabeth Mary, you are. Okay, he didn't end it. He just said you are. Anyway, so we have a call on the line.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, your name and where you are calling us from.
Edu.
Hello?
Edu.
Please, where are you calling us from?
Nigeria.
Hello?
Hello, please, where are you calling us from?
Hello? Please, I don't hear you well.
Please, where are you calling us from?
Cape Coast.
Okay, kindly lower the volume of your TV set for us.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, we can hear you. Please talk to us.
Yes.
Let's hear you, please.
Yeah, please, this is where hello?
Okay, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, good evening. Your name and who you are calling us from?
Good evening. I'm from Kumasi.
Okay, what's your name, please?
I'm Yabashe from Kumasi.
Okay, please, let's hear you.
Yabashe. I want to talk about the boss relationship.
Okay.
I want to talk about the boss relationship.
Yes, please, we can hear you.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
I wanted to find out both what might be the reason why for the lady who wants to enter into the relationship. What might be the reason why for the lady who wants to enter into the relationship?
Yeah, I think we are not getting your question clearly.
Come again, are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you, but the question is not very clear.
My question is, I wanted to know the reason for entering into that relationship.
With the boss?
with the boss.
Okay, she actually stated it's a comfortable relationship, financially comfortable relationship.
Good. So if very good. So if it's about money, then that's okay. But if it's about marriage, then the lady should think twice.
No, I think it's just she just mentioned the money. I don't think she mentioned the marriage or anything. Okay, thank you. We have Rita on the line. Hello, Rita.
Hello.
Hi, Rita.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from the Bronco.
Okay. Rita, let's hear you.
Yeah, to me, dear. So for me, like the lady, now, dear, like all ladies, we want money. You understand?
Yes, Rita. Let's see.
So for now, I would advise her to go for the boss. Because now, dear, like
the system is hard. Oh goodness, daughters of Eve.
Okay.
We only pray.
Rita hasn't, she's not even minding words. She says go for the boss.
Rita, I love you.
Yeah, because nowadays you go for a poor man. Yeah, you go for the boss.
Okay. Okay.
Now he'll get the money. He won't look at yourself.
Oh, my head.
Okay, thank you very much, Rita. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Oh, my name is Marvin. I'm calling from Santase, Kumasi.
Okay, let's hear you, American.
Yeah, I want to comment on the boss and the ladies matter.
Okay, sure.
Concerning that, and I want to find out if the boss is someone who is ready to, be in a serious relationship with us. If the boss is not married, then I think it's fine for her to go to that side. Okay. It's better to, cry in a limousine than to, cry on a bicycle.
You see, this coming from a guy. This coming from a guy.
That boss is already married, and she's here just for an enjoyment there. I prefer the girl should not go for him, but rather go for the her lover instead.
Yeah,
but if something serious to come after, then I prefer her going for that boss side. That would be better.
That would be better. I love you.
Okay, thank you very much for your take. Hello.
All excited.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Good evening. I'm Ruki, calling from Wa.
Okay, Sister Ruki, let's hear you.
I don't think there's a problem with the lady dating her boss.
Oh,
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Because most of the time, you go in for love and then these young boys are there pulling you up and down. He can't even provide for you and he wants to be a headache in your life. But when you have the boss that you have him at hand, he's able to help you. He's not giving you any stress. My sister, maintain him. Hold him tight. And everything will work out for you. Rather than dating that one that will be giving you heartache, troubles every day.
Giving you timetable.
I think the girl should stay there with the boss and get whatever she wants. She should attain her goals with him and to achieve everything later.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sister Ricky. Your vow gift is on the way to
I think the national cathedral should be built quickly so we can have mass prayer.
No. Ladies and Gigi, let me take a few messages. We have some messages. Maybe they will support you, but let's see. Okay, this one says, this is from Benjamin in Lagos, Nigeria. He says, good evening, ladies. You are all looking fabulous. Okay, it seems Rabi wants to change her career by going into modeling. Okay. Also, my beautiful bride is Gigi. You girls look elegant and your African print is beautiful. Also, my controversial lace, you look sweet too. In my opinion, as a woman, I'll choose the boyfriend because every woman wants genuine love. Every woman. Okay, it's just a matter of time for things. I'm trying to get to every woman because okay, it's just a matter of time for things to get better financially with the boyfriend. As long as he has a vision and he's ambitious, it's very wrong to date your boss because you can lose respect and be full of shame, especially when he says he's no longer interested in the relationship.
And get another one to replace you.
Okay, this one says that Odo Kakra, Sika Kakra. But from the story, the colleague is no Sika Kakra, she's just Sika. So stick with the boss. Okay, that's what the person is saying. This one says that dating in the same office with whichever class of person is wrong. Because sometimes when it backfires in the office, you run and leave the job. So he doesn't care whether it's a boss or a colleague. Whoever it is, he doesn't support office
something in your pocket if it's
that's in the boss.
This one, Joseph says that, please, I want to ask if the boss is married or single. If he's single, it's cool, but if he's married, my sister, I don't think so.
Exactly.
Okay, this one says, to be honest, the said doctor exaggerated. There's an organogram in every facility. When you notice a wrong, you report it to the next in charge and not media. Anyway, you all look exquisite, especially my namesake Rabi. Thank you very much, Rabi, for your comment. And next time, add what you are, a nurse or a doctor, because this organogram you have mentioned, I've not even heard it. Okay, so this one says Jonas here from what? Okay, Jonas, you can send us the message. I've seen that you're typing. All right, Gigi, if you want to be in a serious relationship, okay, what somebody called Rita, Rookie, all of them were saying they'll go for the money, because now every lady wants to look good. And somebody called and said, if you want to look good, you should depend on your hard work. It doesn't work like that.
You see, that's that I had a very big problem with that.
What he said.
Yeah.
That when you're dating, your wants
I'm not asking you for money.
Yeah. When he gives you,
you are giving me the money. I'm not asking you, because if I said I can buy one or two things. If I don't look good, you will not tell me that you want me, So it's not like I'm asking you. You want to give it. Why not? I should say no. Okay. Who says no?
Gigi, let me pick a caller. Our last caller for the evening. Hello, Prince.
Hello.
Hi, Prince.
Hello. I'm coming from Central Region.
Okay, let's hear you, Prince.
I don't know what is going, but I've come across some comments and is it if you are going for the boss or to your lover?
Yeah. Okay, so she's torn between going for her boss who has money to support her, or staying with her boyfriend or her lover who it doesn't have money to support her.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's overwhelmed.
Okay, but to me right now, you can go for the boss for your for what you want.
Okay.
Or you can go for the boss. But if you want future, you have to think before, or you have to take some risks before doing those things now.
Okay.
If you don't have any future, yeah, you can go for the boss to be a sugar mommy.
What is future without money?
Okay, friends. Prince says that if you are thinking about your future, go for the guy you love. And if you're not thinking about what the future holds, then you should go for your boss. Let's take a few messages. Okay, this one says that I think the lady should follow her heart. That's all. That's Jonas from Wa. And the heart eats a lot of food and a lot of money and lots of luxury. So maybe that's the reason. Okay, someone is saying that why is everyone focusing on provide? Why is the lady working in the first place? Okay, so he's trying to say that the lady is working, so why can't she provide for herself? Okay, I thought when you work, you do so to provide for your needs. She should focus on what she wants and stop creating a hula baloo. After all, she knows what she wants already. Okay, so this is it. Okay, this one says that if a lady wants to go for money and she's asking whether she should choose love or money, she already knows what she wants. Who would choose love over money? Even money is love. Okay. Okay.
Who's that? I want the name.
He hasn't given a name. Okay, next time please add your name. This one says that, good evening ladies, I have a story to tell. Where should I drop? You can drop it now and then we'll go through it and find a time to discuss it for you. Thank you very much. Okay, this one says that you girls look beautiful and the arguments. I love the girl talk especially. Okay, Liz, I'm giving 10 seconds on my show. This is my show.
I think the people have said a lot and I'm still standing in for that. When it comes to the COVID case, I think that is the best way for that particular circumstance, because as I said, she has the voice and that she's been able to talk for the voiceless. Ghana should work better on their health systems so people can be happy and not wait for diasporans to come and be talking for us.
Okay. Gigi, 10 seconds.
You have a voice and there is an organogram, like the lady said, in every organization. Just follow the rules. You're a doctor yourself. You wouldn't like that maybe you have a misunderstanding with a patient and he or she goes straight to the media and mentions your name. You wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
So it was wrong to have been treated like that, but it was wrong to go to the media. And then again, the girl is already made up, like her mind. She wants to choose the money, that she just doesn't want to feel bad. Yo, girl, She used money. What is the future without money? Yeah, so she used money.
What's the future without money? For our COVID cases, they are skyrocketing. They are shooting as fast as possible, as they want it, as anything. Please mask up. You can see I'm trying to adjust my mask and all this. I'm comfortable, but we need to mask up. Use your sanitizer, social distancing. If you don't have anything to do outside, stay at home. The virus moves. So do stay at home. That's what we have for you here. And if you want money, go for it. If you meet two people and one has money and you feel you want the money, go for it. I've seen a lot of people that have stayed with love, and when they were left behind. So please, and if you think that the love is going to work for you, why not? But for me, I feel money is love. Money can give me what I love, which is food, luxury, cars, houses, anything. So when I get the money, I'm going to take it. But love is important.
The other people, they are fun time.
The other people are here. Thank you very much for joining us here.
All the way.
Okay, we know, we can see. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us on the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly here at DNT. We are excited. Your messages, if we didn't read your messages, we are sorry about that. And then your calls as well. All your contributions are well valued. My name is Rabi, and I had Gigi and Liz with me as usual. We'll be here again tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. for a repeat. Wednesday, we are here live at 8 p.m. Do make a date with us and make your phones active, because you always call and send us messages. For now, from us and our black mask, it's a bye.
I'm still thinking of Ebony.